Well, top of the evening to you. Welcome back to Chippo Fishing and a special happy St. Patty's Day. So today, I, well, I gotta stop and say, may the warm sun be on your face, a gentle breeze behind you to blow you safely back home, and a gentle thump followed by a thump, thump, ugh, big old bite. So just wanted to go over today. I've been hand tying some jigs for 4 or 5 months. Starting to figure some stuff out, and it's not rocket science, but there's a lot of skill into it. So that's why, and it's just awesome to be able to catch a fish on something you did yourself. I started out just really basics. I'll do another jig tying video, but this is basic how to get into it with as little as much possible. And yeah, I was sort of crafty, thinking way outside the box on some materials and such like that. Okay, first thing you're gonna need, this is a vise. Okay, it's a squeeze vise. You can squeeze it there and put your jig in here and it'll hold your hook. Tighten it down here, tighten it here, there, and it's portable. On eBay, this is $25. You start getting more involved in it, you can spend hundreds of dollars on them. But for 25 bucks, you can get started. And this is all you really need to get started. Until this spring goes, and it'll hold it. It'll hold it right there. So then you're going to need some bobbins. I got the bobbins with a little more money, but ceramic insert there which feeds it through, and you put the small spool on there. You can get them with the bigger spool size, but make sure you know what size you're getting. And what that does is that feeds it off, and you can pull it off while you're tying it around. And then you're going to need a whip finisher. Now with the whip finisher, that will allow you to get the string and wrap it around for your final ties. And then you'll do that a couple of times, and that will secure the fly. Some people will use head cement, clear fingernail polish. I started out like that, and I was like, you know what? If I just do a couple good ties and it fastens down on itself and cinches down, that's all you really need. You'll probably lose that jig before the fish wear it out. So there you go. Also, from the Dollar Tree, I got some little nail clippers. And if you don't use nail clippers, you can use just like a regular pair of side cutters or wire clippers. But these pretty much can go on the collars. You can either, love my sickle hooks, sickle hooks will definitely hook in a fish good. So they'll hook into everything else too, as I'm trying to show you. But this is a sickle hook. It sticks out and it does a pretty good job. Now this little barb here, the barb that the plastic goes on to, it helps hold it. A lot of times you'll cut that off and snip it off with these snippers right here, and that will be able to give you just the round head, which reduces the weight of the jig, and also it gives you a little bit better tying area, whereas if you had to go over the lead collar. So I'm gonna put the mount on my chest and give you a few more hints on what to do, how to get started. These are your basic necessities. Also, well, I can save that for later. But doing it one-handed, if you have your bobbin here, you're gonna need to put your thread through your bobbin. The best way to do that, let's see if I can do this one-handed. This is a piece of dental floss threader. So you're just gonna, it's one hand, so we'll try it. We're gonna put it through here and feed it through. You feed it through, and then you're gonna put your thread through here. Let me see if I can do this real fast so you'll get it. All these maneuvers, none of them I invented. I just took them and ran. So I tied this threader, which is used for like bridges and more dental work. Put it through there. And then I'm going to give yourself enough line so it'll go through. And then you're going to pull through like that. Okay, so that's threaded through. You don't want it to loop around there. You want it to go through. And then you put these little brass fittings and squeeze them in there. And then as you're tying around your jig, you can hold it here, the little piece of wood handle. These bobbins are somewhat pricey, but to get the ceramic insert is not much more pricey, so I would go with that. All right. These are some of the basic tools. I'm going to be doing some, this is me tying videos, and it's really not that intricate. And again, whip finisher. Here's some of the jigs that I've done. Just, starting out, you see some colors, some patterns. You've got some favorite colors that you like, or think the colors that you may be interested in, or that may do good. And or some folks, oh, this silver and blue were on fire. You can, at your craft stores, you can order off of eBay. You can go to your fancy sporting goods into the tie or fly tying sections, which you're gonna spend some money there. But there's ways to work around it. But you're gonna need a little bit of flash, some bird feathers, some colored feathers from like your Michaels or such like that. So there's a lot to do. So thanks again, and hey, I hope you guys start tying some flies and catching on your own. So that's awesome. Get back with me. Tell me what I left out. Tell me what I included in this video and which directions you'd like me to see. All right, but thanks again for all your views, your subscriptions, sharing, liking, and such. But hey, this is just part of crappie fishing, which, the more intricate, the more involved you get, the further and further you can go, the deeper the understanding of the fish, the sport, and it's wonderful. So in today's time of this crazy virus, if you got if you got to take yourself out of the action, then this is the best fishing's going to be the best self-quarantine you can do. All right, folks. Get back with me. Leave me some comments on what's good, what's bad, what you want to see, or what you're interested in, and I'll get back with you on the comments. Thanks. Peace.